You mentioned the Azerbaijan story that I did. Now, this was a story that the Trump Organization itself had no issues with. I mean, they didn't like that it was published, but they said there's nothing factually inaccurate in it. I showed that while he was running for president, Donald Trump he knew that he was in business with a family in Azerbaijan that almost certainly was simultaneously, while Trump was in business with them, laundering money for the Iranian Revolutionary Guard.
Right.
And specifically the part of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard in charge of acquiring weapons of mass destruction. The Iranian Revolutionary Guard is the part of the Iranian apparatus that funds terror, tries to acquire weapons of mass destruction, etc. Now, I certainly obviously don't think Trump himself is like a fan of Iran's Revolutionary Guard. I think it's pretty well established. He'll do business with anyone who has a buck.
Yep.
He won't ask a lot of questions. I do find it shocking that someone running for president and then someone who is president is doing business with someone while that person is helping Iran acquire weapons of mass destruction. Several Democratic senators read my article and called for investigation, but not surprisingly, the Republicans in Congress did not follow up on that.
Right.
So there hasn't been, as far as I know, any investigation.
I remember you called me during that, or you had emailed me. You sent me a prospectus. I guess Deutsche Bank had been raising money. I think that was that
exactly.
deal. And I looked at it. I go, Adam, I don't know what this is, but this doesn't seem right. And you go, all right, I'll call you back. And I never heard. And then you said this article's amazing. And I read it. And I'm like, how is this, not going to be the thing that potentially sends this into investigation? And then you realize we're kind of numb to it now because there's so many other things that have occurred. And I just go ahead, Ira.
Do you think this is the first politician that's ever been in bed with a different country and farming different things throughout and being sneaky? I mean, it's been going on for decades and decades.
Who would be comparable? I can't think of anyone who would be comparable.